Hey, good morning, family. Wherever there is worship, the enemy cannot reside. Wherever there is worship, the enemy runs. See, that's something that he cannot comprehend. When we're worshiping and we're honoring the Lord, he cannot be present. So on today, I encourage you that whatever you're going through, worship your way through it because the enemy cannot stand it. He cannot withstand it. He has to run. He has to flee because we're worshiping the Lord. See, in John 1 and 5, it says that the light shined and the darkness could not comprehend it, right? God is light. The enemy is darkness. And when God shined his light in darkness, it fled. It couldn't understand it, that it wasn't great, that the light overtook the darkness. And so on today, I'm encouraging you, whatever you're going through, worship your way through it because the enemy cannot be present when you're worshiping, when you're in the spirit of the Lord, when you're glorifying him, when you're honoring him, when you're giving him your all. The enemy, he runs. He runs and go try to get to the next person. But I'm encouraging everybody to worship your way through, to worship while you work, to just worship, to lift your hands, to surrender it to the Lord because the enemy, he cannot be present when you're worshiping. And another thing, prayer brings you closer to God. Get intimate with him because these are troubling times and the world is in chaos, but the Lord's children will stand in peace, peace that surpasses all understanding. And when I don't know who this word is for, but whenever everybody is in chaos, they're being chaotic, they're running around, pulling their hair out their head, just doing all types of things because they can't understand. The Lord said his children will be at peace. And people going to wonder, how are you surviving? How are you at peace? Why are you still smiling? It's because you surrender and you gave it all to the Lord. And the Lord is peace. He is love. And on today, I encourage you to worship, to pray, to continue to be intimate with the Lord because we're coming up against something. And the Lord is shifting his children. And you need to be in the shift. You don't want to be left out. And now is the time because he said when night fall, no man can work. No man will work when night fall. And so now is the time to get yourself together for the Lord, for the coming of Jesus, because it's coming. It may not be in our time. I know one thing for sure, he's coming. And we always put everything in the world except Jesus. We put the tarot cards in the world. We burn candles. We burn sage. But when the tarot cards fade, and the sage burn out and the candles dwindle down, you still gonna have the name of Jesus that everybody has to bow down to. And so I encourage you now to get with it or get left. Be blessed.